Good evening, friends. I am Dr. Ramakrishna. Today we have discussed about research skills. Researcher must have certain qualities or skills for preparations of PhD thesis or doctoral thesis. Here we should know or we can understand that the different types of research skills. Number one is that summarizing and categorizing. Another one is that think critically. Third one is that analytical thinking. Fourth one is that explanation skills. Fifth one is that time management skills. Sixth one is that financial management. Last one is that IT and skills. These are all the very important skills researcher must having to prepare a good or a quality PhD thesis. We can learn one by one. Here, summarizing and categorizing. This ability plays a vital role in the initial level of the researcher. These kinds of the ability must having the researcher must be initial stages, mean starting stages of pursuing PhD. A period when students gather the informations, data can be collected from various sources, but proper research one must look out for relevant sources. Here the information must be gathered or collected a relevant informations. Researcher must find out the relevant informations or sources, then they have to collect the informations. Another one is that think critically. The research is valuable only if something new is presented. Every research must find out or innovative creativity or very innovative skills must have, and also they have to present a something new or something special. Informations you present in your research should have a uniqueness in it. Uniqueness in the sense, researchers must have different kinds of the qualities. Uniqueness, say for example, social, economical, political. These kinds of the uniqueness or informations or knowledge must researcher having. And also critical thinking is what research to need carry out a proper research studies. Particularly critical thinking also, they have to, he or she must have to critical think about your research topics. What are the informations must be collected? What are the exact or proper sources of the information must be identified? Then they have to collect all kinds of the research. Another one is that analytical thinking. A good analytical skills will help you to analyze a large amount of information in the quick time. It would be a very important or most important thing must be kept in the mind of the researcher. A good analytical skills in the sense, you have to collect the data, a proper data or your relevant data of your topic, then you have to analyze. How to analyze? In the sense, you have to analyze in the different forms. Construct a table, you quote under the table headings, sources, and also different forms of analysis. Say for example, a numbers, a percentages, a annual growth rate, a compound growth rate. Then you can adapt. That would be more useful to write or preparations of the table. Another one is that this ability needs to a lot of practices. It is hard to develop quickly. Actually, this ability how to acquire means it needs a lot of practices. Researcher must practice means to read more literature, to read more literatures, informations, and also collect relevant informations, and also must practice. Say for example, once for all, you should not prepare the tables. It must takes a time. Means how to prepare tables, columns. What are the information must adapt for preparations of the tables. Researcher must understand what are the research skills and also how to analyze. These are all the skills in the sense. Say for example, it will comes because a long-term practices, then only it will be developed very quickly. Another one is that explanation skills. Explanation skills, it is the most important skills researcher he or she must have. Research skills are not only about gathering information and writing it. This would be most appropriate for the researcher. Researcher, it is not for collecting only data or gathering informations, and also writing it means writing the thesis or a report. It is not a great thing. Only thing is that explanation skills based on the collections of your data, researcher must understand how to write. How to write, writing skills or explanation skills, that would be most important of the researcher. But for this, you need to explain your ideas and thoughts about your topic, about your research topic, how to announce the thoughts, ideas, informations, because of you have go through more informations, published data, newses, TV newses, daily newses, papers, magazines, everything. Ideas must explain while you have to writing the explanations of the tables, graphs, everything. And also facts clearly. Here I have already mentioned in the previous videos, facts. Research must includes or contains fact, truth. You can say appropriately, you can use a fact informations, fact data, that would be more valuable, more weightage. That thesis weightage also it would be increases. You have to find the right words to make researcher understand what you are trying to say. Means either policymaker or a researcher or a peoples must understand what you are going to try to say, to focus what are the informations must adopt, and what you are telling the people or the society, that must be clearly write or indicate that. Next method is that time management skills. Actually, time management is most important component in every researcher. Time is the most valuable asset. Actually, here we can say that it is a asset. Time is a asset. Valuable assets. Valuable in the sense it's a more weightage. Means we have to plan. We have to plan. And once you have wasted, it will never comes back to you again. It will never comes to back again, means that time is too precious. It would be utilized a proper way. We all know research work requisites a lot of time. Say for example, that's what researcher, there is a durations of the research is 5 years or 7 years, but we have to plan properly according to time management skills. That is also one of the important skills researcher must have. They should know how to utilize their time in order to write an excellent research report or a PhD thesis. They should know, researcher must understand how to write or utilize their time management in order to write excellent PhD report. In the sense, not only researcher, not only gathering the information, instead of that, they should know how to write within the stipulated time or research periods. Another one is that IT and skill, information technology and skills. Researcher must have a good knowledge about IT. In the sense, must knows typing skills and also preparations of the tables, graphs in the Excel sheets. Researcher must have the computer knowledge or IT skills. Then only it is possible to write in the computer, preparation of the table, other information, chapterizations, and also analysis of the tables, and also writing of the interpretations. These are all the things must having. This would be those who have expertise in the IT sectors, means must having the computer knowledge. Then only they should know, they can understand very well. And also it will surely help you academic research writing as well as your research work can be completed in less time, and also IT skills knowledge will help in assigning arranging data in a quick time. Say for example, this IT knowledge or a computer knowledge, it's too essential for making utilizations of the preparations of table, graphs, diagram, histograms, percentages, and also researcher can do various statistical packages. Best example is that I can tell you the best example is that SPSS, statistical packages for social scientists. At the same time, Vista, Strata, E-Views, these are all the statistical packages must use in the your PhD thesis or a report, because these are all the knowledge must be knows based on the acquiring of IT skills or a computer knowledge. Then only you can understand very well, and writing report it would be very easy to write the PhD thesis. These are all the skills must acquiring the knowledge of computer skills. Here so many skills. These are all the some of the types, and also other than apart from this, the researcher must acquire various knowledges, strategies, how to adapt strategies. These skills, there is a, say for example, you have to find out some of the findings of your research. How to, you have to, I mentioned in that different types, ideas and thoughts, and also you have to express the facts, write the fact informations in your PhD thesis. How it comes in the sense, because of you have to expertise, and also you have some ideas and thoughts, views, particularly on your research topic, how to analyze, how to interpret, and also you have to write, summarize, analytical thinking. These are all the things researcher must having at the time of writing the PhD report. Then only you are having good knowledge and IT skills in your PhD thesis. And also another method is finance management. Here most important, every work, every project work, research work, dissertations work, most importantly, PhD thesis, it requires financial assistance. Last one is that finance management. Finance management is most important aspects. You need to have a sound amount in your bank to do proper research. Means you have sufficient balance and amount in your account. Almost all researcher involving funding, research involves a huge expenditure. So because with the usage of money, before writing thesis, estimate all the expenses and plan your budget. Here you have to plan, and also how to write, and also what are the expenditures it incurs while you have to writing a thesis. This is most important aspects, and also these are some of the research skills I explained, and also you can make it utilize, and also you have to make more and more and have more and more research skills while you have to conduct the research topics, and also these are all the important and also most significant research skills you are having, and also learned more information oriented aspects with regard to your topics, research topics. I hope you understand very well, can make use this informations for useful for your writing of your good or quality research PhD thesis. Thank you very much. And also subscribe, don't miss it, subscribe, like, share, and also follow the Instagram, my Instagram ID mentioned in the descriptions. Thank you very much. Have a good day.